In my program, I look to work with people for an extended period of time. All of these habits that you've gotten into, it's not going to change overnight. We will implement some strategies. It will take you a few weeks of trying it to see if it's making a change for you. Then we move on to the next step and then the next. So that over a period of time, you should start to see some dramatic improvements. So ideally, we're working very closely together for the first 12 weeks. Then we will follow up with you every month for a few months, and then every few months, and then every year. So we're looking at making sure that the strategies we're implementing are effective and sustainable. Because if you had a sleep disorder, you had sleep apnea, you were snoring to the point where we need to have a conversation. That is life threatening. So we want to make sure we're not just dumping something on you and then taking off. We're going to follow up and make sure that even up to a year and following up the second year to make sure that you're still doing well. Because things change in our life and we always need to be adjusting and adapting to that. Part of what I love too about our program is that we are able to use some remote sleep testing. That allows us to see what your baseline is, start incorporating some changes, get you to try some different scenarios so we get a really good picture of what your sleep issues look like. And as we are working on creating change for you, we can see the improvement happening over time. So I love this program that we use that enables you to do it in the comfort of your home and in your own normal routine. Another feature of my program is an app that we use that's basically kind of like a walkie-talkie where you have instant access. So if you find yourself struggling with insomnia, and I've encouraged you to try a few different things, and you're laying there in bed one night feeling frustrated as anything, that's when I would want you to get onto your phone, push the app, and just let me know how you're feeling, what you tried, what you're experiencing in real time. I make sure I get my sleep. So I have a do not disturb on for the hours that I need to have my sleep. So you're not bothering me. What happens though is that when I do wake up, I can see the struggles you've had through the night. I can hear you, and in that moment, what you're going through. It's a lot more effective than you trying to tell me something you experienced 3 days ago. So I love the real-time approach, and I respond as soon as I can. And we feel like we're really working together, even though we're working remotely. The program I use for remote sleep testing is called Drowsel Pro. So our sleep doctor reviews the information and can write your prescription if you need a prescription. But it gives us an opportunity to really break down your sleep and look at it in real time. You get the report the following day, the same way we do, and then we can discuss it. I spend our time looking at, can you breathe through your nose? Is your nose turned on? Like neurologically, is your nose turned on? If you're telling me you have allergies or you have a stuffy nose or runny nose, that's the first thing we're going to address, is making sure you can breathe through your nose. That has to happen. Regardless of what treatment you're on, if your nose is not working properly, it is not an effective treatment for you. So we look at that. Then we start looking at the neurological basis for sleep for you. How can we recover that? We discuss the hormonal basis of sleep and what that looks like. We do breath retraining. We look at heart rate variability and how you can see we use a lot of technology, how you can see on your app when you are doing the breathing exercises that we'll prescribe for you, you can actually see your heart and your nervous system becoming more in line with each other. This is going to benefit you for hours afterwards. So if you're somebody who's struggling with insomnia, it's Treatment for insomnia does not begin when you're just about to go to bed. It's things that you do through the day that allow your nervous system to actually calm down, shut down, and let you go to sleep at night. So you can take pills all day long. They are not going to give you the full sleep architecture that you need. All the stages that you need to go through to wake up feeling healthy and refreshed, the sleeping pills are going to disrupt that sleep architecture. So your eyes may indeed be closed for 7 to 8 hours. That does not mean you have restorative sleep. Restorative sleep is something we're going to create organically. You're going to work with what you have and connect back to yourself. So your mind and your body working together to create healthy sleep for you, because that's how we're designed. What about children? There are so many things, easy, very manageable things that you can do to help your children get a good night's sleep. So we will address those. We'll work with your child at the level that they're able to work at. So depending on their age and stage of development and how much time they're able to spend, and we teach the lessons in a game format so that it's part of your play. We're not going to stress the child out. We're not going to start yanking their thumb out of their mouth and telling them not to suck their thumb when we don't fully understand what the child's trying to stimulate by sucking their thumb, and how that becomes an important factor for them being able to achieve a restful state and to be able to sleep. So when it comes to children, we take a very gentle approach, but very effective to work with the child's nervous system, to work with the child's innate ability to adapt very quickly. You're going to see amazing results very quickly.